So, one of the things that I'm doing for my year of suck is reading through the Bible with the Bible recap with Tara Lee Cobble, which I would not say that reading the Bible sucks. It's just how I'm describing doing the small steps that I believe will make the most impact in my life. And so, as a Christian, reading my Bible is one of those things that creates an impact for me. And so we've actually already finished an entire book. We finished the book of Job. So I wanted to give just like a synopsis of what Job's about and kind of what I have taken away from that book. And so if you've never read Job, it is kind of a depressing story. Pretty much the devil sets out to really bring this man of faith down through a whole bunch of trials that I just can't even imagine going through one of those. So the fact that Job went through all of them is insane. And you hear a lot of the conversations between Job and some of his close confidants, which are not necessarily the best conversations, or they're not the most accurate. And then finally it closes with Job and God talking. And ultimately Job keeps his faith, and he's still a faithful man. And so he does end up at the end having everything restored and then some to him. But what Job, the book of Job, resonates with me is, one, that God is sovereign over everything, even when the devil is hell-bent on really screwing with you. You know, God's still sovereign even over that. And you can see the limitations that God put on the devil, even when he gave the devil free reign to test Job. There were still limitations that the devil had. And so God's hand was in that as well. And then just to hear the conversation between Job and God is a very interesting conversation to just be a fly on the wall for, and makes me kind of question the conversations that I have with God, and do I have a right view of who he is as the person who created all of mankind. So just my take on Job.